And now it's time for our viewer poll review. Earlier we asked, do you know anyone impacted by the severe weather sweeping across the country? 52% of you said no, 36% of you said yes, and 11% of you say you're not sure. We also asked, how do you celebrate Memorial Day? 53% of you said you went to barbecues, and 16% of you say you volunteer/donate to veterans organizations. 11% of you visited a war memorial, and 8% of you chose to attend a parade or program. Thank you for taking part in our viewer poll. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to keep taking part. And now we hear from Sue Prudhomme, here to talk to us about the Museum of the Coastal Bend. Welcome, Sue.
Thank you, Carolina. It's great to be here.
Well, it's always great to see you. You represent so many different facets of Victoria College, but today we're here to talk about the museum.
We are, yeah. So we've got several events coming up at Victoria College's Museum of the Coastal Bend. We have a lecture celebrating Juneteenth. And then we also have some free family-friendly events that start June 15th.
And they're happening on Saturdays, all summer?
We have 3 Saturdays designated for these events. They're called Connect to Nature. They start June 15th, then we have another one June 29th, and the last one will be July 13th. And we're using the Texas landscape to inspire activities that families can create together in the museum.
What are some examples of those activities?
So we'll collect leaves, sticks, various other things from around Victoria College campus, and make sun prints.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, so you can, do a simple sun print, or you could combine some natural elements together and make your own tiny creative landscape or something fun. We'll do some nature rubbings.
Oh.
So we'll take some items from nature, and of course you'll learn about those items from the Texas landscape as you're collecting them. So we'll do some rubbings. We will create a beehive hotel.
Oh, a beehive hotel.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Exciting.
Yeah. And then we have a master gardener coming in on the 2nd Saturday, that's June 29th. Marcia Kaufman is her name, and she'll be leading us in some plant and pollination activities, also inspired by our Texas landscape.
All very educational, something you can do to get out of the heat with a family member or just a friend. And is there a cost for this?
No, admission's free, and admission to the events is free. We'll have some self-guided activities, and the events from 10 until 1, but at 11 o'clock we will have a guided activity.
Okay.
So you can come during that entire time and participate in the self-guided activities, and then join us at 11 for the one guided activity.
And how is this all made possible? Because there must be a cost with the materials. Did y'all get some grant monies?
This is made possible by people who support the Museum of the Coastal Bend and believe in our mission of promoting the history and heritage of the Coastal Bend region of Texas.
And there are so many beautiful parts of the museum for those that haven't been to visit. What are y'all's regular hours?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Admission is pay what you want, so you can choose for that admission to be free for you and your family.
And I believe one of the star pieces at the museum have got to be those cannons.
Oh yeah, the cannons are amazing. The cannons were excavated from the site of Fort St. Louis, the French settlement that failed here back in the 1600s.
Could be a comic strip called LaSalle's Follies.
Yes, yes, it would be a very sad comic strip. But yeah, it's definitely one of the unique pieces of Victoria heritage, and we have those cannons that were excavated from that site.
A lot of beautiful pieces there at the Museum of the Coastal Bend, and I just want to thank you, Sue, for coming on the show and reminding us of all the summer activities and fun to be had.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, well, that does it for this week's show. Be sure to get that sunblock on and maybe even the bug spray. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week.